650. So the light has been switched on and they're ready and set to move. Stand by, they're racing. Off the inside, Deception Game is the first to leave from Metalia. And now Let Me Pass, gathering momentum, driving up on the outside soon after the break. And also handily positioned is Neutron Dance as they'd settle down. They're being followed by Geograph Bay, getting up on the inside now as Metalia eases back. And now Flying Machine pushes up on the inside to be about 6th on the far corner. Al's Famous Total Disconnects, and then came on the inside behind those, leaving the back Tessie's Delight. And second from last is Kelly's Secret down on the inside, and back with it towards the rear end of the field as they work down the side is Good Fortune as Let Me Pass takes up the role of pacemaker. 650 to go. Let Me Pass led the way. Pike was anxious to come away from the fence with Deception Game, and now this allows Geograph Bay to go through. It found the leaders back up to the corner. Then Neutron Dance in the pink jacket running fourth. Flying Machine now works into the clear following Deception Game at the top of the home straight and is starting to track up pretty well. Further back is Al's Famous. Let Me Pass led them at the 300 from Deception Game. Here comes Flying Machine, however, and Flying Machine getting right out towards the middle of the track, races up, grabs the front from Deception Game, Geograph Bay, but it's all over bar the shouting. Flying Machine comes away and is going to win easily. It's the Machino mare. Flying Machine won it by 3 lengths here. Geograph Bay, Kelly Secret got busy late in the race with the tiring Deception Game. Pretty tight for minor placings. Let Me Pass weekend. They were followed then by Total Disc. Further back then Neutron Dance, Metallic Queen, Al's Famous. Then came Tessie's Delight, Good Fortune, and Metalia had finished up a long last. Number 6, the winner. Flying Machine, despite the drift, $3.40 to $5. O'Donnell was able to have it there a little closer to the speed than what most would have thought. He was back there running about 6th, but he got onto the back of the favourite coming to the corner. And once she was able to get out onto the middle of the track, this Machino mare has raced past them, and she's gone on to win by a clear margin. More than 3 from Geograph Bay. Kelly's Secret hitting the line okay to grab third from the tiring Deception Game. Raced by Donna and Graham Ballantyne. A mare by Machino from She's a Flying. Graham Ballantyne, Sean O'Donnell there have combined at a third run in this preparation. She certainly deserved that after 2 very encouraging runs to date, this preparation. Geograph Bay, 3rd straight second placing by Discorsi from 5 fields, Vernon Brockman and Mitchell Pateman. 3rd for Kelly's Secret, a Scandal Keeper from Miss Libya. Raced by Joseph and Chris Kelly, trained by Adam Durant, ridden by Joey Azzopardi. In 3rd placing Deception Game, finishing in 4th spot. Let Me Pass it weakened, and that was really about the tail of the race there. So a good win and hardly surprising. The price turned out to be very good for those that stuck with Flying Machine. So 3 1/4 is the official, with a head 2nd and 3rd. The time is 1:21.21 with a sectional of 36.24. Placings on return 6:1,413. The next of the day, the Schweppes Maiden over 1300 at 9 minutes after 1 o'clock, and there are no changes. Let's go back down into the winner's circle, and a very good win here by Flying Machine, Gareth.
Yeah, got a lot of time for this mare, and she put the writing on the wall last start at Northern, but she travelled like $1.10 pop today, Graham. She looked to win her a long way from home.
Yeah, she was travelling really well, and you know, Sean got her out at the right time and got her out in the clear, and yeah, she hit the line really well.
And she seemed to jump well today and find herself in a really nice position throughout.
She did, yeah. Last week or a couple of weeks ago at Northern, I think we drew the outside barrier and we elected to go back, but she was travelling a little bit too good to get back and get across to the fence, so she ended up, you know, sitting out, I think 4 wide most of the way, and even that day she hit the line really well, yeah. So good effort, yeah.
How far do you think she can develop?
You know, she's still improving. She's had, I think that's her 5th run now, and she's improved each run, and she'll probably have 2 more runs and have a little break and then come back. And I think she's still growing and, you know, maturing and all that. So, yeah, she could make a nice horse in time.
Can you make it the double with More Bizarre?
Yeah, More Bizarre will go well, but, you know, she's got a pretty short price favourite on the race, which I think goes pretty well as well. But she'll be right there at the end, yeah.
Thanks, mate.
Yep, cheers.
There we go. There's Graham Ballantyne. Does a wonderful job with his team, and that's a horse that's going places, I think, Brittany. Got a lot of time for it. It's got a really good turn of foot.
And good to see Sean O'Donnell straight back in the winner's circle. We know how great of an end of the last season that he did have, and he's started this season off with a bang, taking out the third here, and we'll get his thoughts in just a moment on what he thought of this mare by Machino. Another victory for the Machino stock. I think that's only one of a few now, so that's exciting. Sean, congratulations. Were you confident off of that unlucky run at Northam that she'd be able to win today?
I thought she'd have a good chance. Like, we drew 10 out of 10 at over the 1100, I think it was, and we got back and she rattled home really good. And today she drew 4, put herself there, and she didn't realise she'd travel that well through the dirt and come the corner. Like, got to be good to beat us today.
Was that the reason why that you decided to come off the fence before the corner? Not necessarily because you didn't want to take that cutaway, but because she was just travelling so strongly?
Just because I couldn't hold her any slower. I thought I just got to let her roll a bit. If I waited in 3 pairs back, they might have, got around you. Then you got to push out and this and that. But I just let her rhythm go, and yeah, it was a great win.
Surprised you just how well she extended away. There was a fair gap by the end.
Yeah, I've only ridden her twice, and the first run was good, but yeah, she definitely come on. The team at Valentine's have done a good job to present her today on a boggy track, and to be fit as second up, great effort.
Saw you have a little look under your shoulder as you crossed the line. Were you just seeing how far you'd won by?
Yeah, I did. I thought, oh, I know it's a maiden, but she won quite well. She might go on with a little bit.
Yeah, well, hopefully she does. Congratulations.
Thanks, Brett. Cheers.
Yeah, poultry there from Donga. I love the way that he described that victory. He's got a future, I think, as a conductor. Sean O'Donnell.